Alright, my friends, it's time to dive back into Black Shell Games' game. Sanctuary RPG. Black Edition. Let's go. Let's play. Let's specifically load 22 Jeff. 22 Skidoo. Look how low our health is, man. This makes me a little nervous. Makes me a lot nervous, actually, but nonetheless, let's ignore our nervousness and go into the old workshop and just see what the let's go back to the runic passage first. Let's try our hand with something a little less scary for a minute. Let's grind, in other words. Throwing eyes would be an easy one. We don't have to worry about this guy. Alright, the basics will get this guy dead. That's not a fair test. Let's try that again. Oh, a good news pamphlet. Only man has let's try that again. Only man has a conscience and sense of religious values. What animal by nature feels a sense of guilt or seeks to find and worship the cause of its own existence? If man did evolve from lesser animals, how do we explain these vast differences? If we develop new characteristics according to survival of the fittest, then how does appreciation of art and other such nonsense make us more fit to survive and reproduce? Dude, you just lost me at that. The only true answer lies within the great book, for it holds the answers to all of our questions. Do you agree with it? Hell's no. More resistance, please. Faction milestone reached. You've been rewarded by your faction. They gave me a shit ton of money. Thanks, faction. And an item. A normal anti-trophy. Well, the defense is definitely better. Gives me 104 stats instead of 107. I don't remember. I think the fire semicord relic might actually burn the enemy once in a while, so I think it might be slightly better. Let's salvage this one. I can't remember. It really should show you there. It's not fair that it asks you to make a decision when you don't recall what the fuck your shit does in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Back to the runic passage. Just to get a sense of if we can survive at this difficulty or not. He's Shrouded Plus and Sapper Plus. I think Sapper drains our mana. That ain't good. That is not good at all. Well, let's do a freezing swap right off the bat. I mean, admittedly, we still held our own there just fine. No. Alright. Maybe we'll move on to the next step. Let's try the old workshop for once. We can always run, right? Unless it kills us. And if it kills us, then so be it, you know? Doomcat. This guy's not a... Again, not a worthy representation of the challenge at hand. Nor is this dude. Even blinded, this dude is not a challenge. Come on. I'm not asking you to, like, overwhelm me with challenge. I'm asking you to just not fake me out with bullshit challenge. Level up. We're taking vitality now because jumped up Jesus. I don't care what we said before. Our health is just too damn low. We're upgrading our armor further for the same reason. And blunt because we started a new trend there. Alright. Old workshop. Okay, medium potato, for whatever that means. Champion Plus, Slayer, has bitten my left knee. Alright, this is more like indicative, at least, of a baseline enemy we might be here. I'm not even sure it qualifies as that, to be honest, but it's... You know, it's not... out of line entirely. Blood Pact. Holy Light. I mean, as long as we remember to heal once in a while, still not a problem. Wow, that's a lot of experience. And a lot of gold. Healthy, healthy. He's got a lot of health. Desecrator. Flanker is in the distance, okay. So not only is he healthy, he's also healthy plus, so I think he'll have just a shit ton of health. Although he's not as healthy as the last dude we faced, so... Go figure. We have our robot available if we need it. We do not need it for this, so I guess we'll just continue. Easy as pie. Don't need this, although these stats... No, they're still not as good as our old one, actually. No, we don't need it. Let's go to the tavern. We have so many customers waiting for us. It's crazy. If we look at the entertained patrons now, not only are there... No, maybe that's all. Maybe there's something new there. Maybe I'm drawing your attention to something that does not exist. Just to fuck with you, I did that. Got a gift. Another gift. Let's look at the bounty, which is not ready yet. 3 more enemies. Okay. Let's go to our shared stash to check out our gift boxes. We have 5 of them? We have 5 waiting for us? Did we get multiples here? Silver key, alright. Well, whatever. Heavy armor that's not as good as our current armor, so we salvage it. No. Don't want that charm. I appreciate the gifts, guys, but your gifts are kind of shit. It's like when you're a kid and you get something you just don't want on Christmas. Marveling Sacred One. Good stats, but no, I like the defense of the other one, I think. Defense would drop a lot, but my strength would increase by 26. And my dexterity would increase by 6. Nah. Let's open the final gift box. We got a diamond. Alright. I don't know what we use those diamonds for aside from selling them. I'm not quite sure yet. Nice level up. Vitality, 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 vitality. Until we get our vitality, our hit points back up in the 6,000 or 7,000 range, we're going to keep doing that. This guy shot a projectile at us. He lacks a cannon. He's like a half blown up tank. And somehow he shot us. Ooh. Oh, we got him. Didn't see what we got out of that, but we got him. Here's an event. A small bundle of fruit is on the ground. Let's just pick it up. You pick it up, you eat it, and nothing else happens. That was some boring-ass fruit. You have found a babushka. Blacksmith it is. My, activate mission? Is that what we're doing? 5? Oh, he wants diamonds. Tell me You're giving the babushka, okay. We got this, potential new charm, but again, it's just not quite as good as our old one, I don't think. I mean, subject to debate, I suppose. Let's give him his 2 diamonds. We're just asking what we need those for. There you go. Take some of these items for yourself is the least I can do. Yeah, it is. I don't remember what the meditative aspect of Balrog skin does. I think we detected that the first adjective there, normal versus meditative. Normal means it does nothing special. Meditative means it does something, but I don't remember what that is. The defense on these 2 armors is equal. It would give me... I don't know. I think we're going to take it. Let's equip it. Swap things out just for amusement value, if nothing else. Alright, back to the tavern again. We're still not done that down bounty. Okay, we'll come back in a minute. Let's go kill another enemy. Jesus, nothing but events. my commentary is quite lacking at the moment. I mean, it's continuous, but it feels like I'm just spewing nonsense. I feel a sense of rush with this. I'm not sure why. We sort of dove in and it's like it feels full steam ahead, and I don't know why that's. I feel a bit manic, I guess. What an odd emotion to experience in starting a game. Dear fan of Steve, you are hereby invited to the birthday party of the wonderful Steve. Only a few select people are invited, as this is a highly exclusive event. There will be a performance by Jimmy, and obviously by me, the Great One. My mom will provide biscuits because we know mortals like them. We will also provide some donuts as well, for sugar lovers. I only accept cash as gifts. Steve the Amazing. Is Steve the Amazing the Great One? I would guess. I don't know. Do we have a name for the Great One now? Is that a joke? Is that some dude impersonating the Great One? Or is it the Great One inviting us to the birthday party of his friend Steve? But then he says he only accepts cash, so I guess the Great One is named Steve. Caustic, Sapper, Demonic. Caustic enemies start players with 50% max hit points. That sucks. Sapper drains our magic points. Demonic, I don't recall, man. Jesus, our hit points are like fucking horrible right now. Let's just run. You know what? Screw it. Let's call in the big guns. Oh, I ran. I didn't realize that. I didn't realize I was successful. I also should have rested before coming in here. Let's start with a Holy Light. Alright. Holy Light. This is another circumstance, you'll note, where we cannot do our finisher move. Once we finish the third attack, the finisher does not manifest. At least not the standard 1, 2, 3 doesn't. Perhaps if we went a different pattern it would? Oh my god, we're down to the edge of death. That was a tough one. So we've cleared that out. It's asking us now to take the ancient tunnel underground. Maybe we'll just do that to keep plowing ahead. Before we do, let's rest. Let's go back to the tavern to complete our... Did we not do it yet? One more enemy. Alright, let's do that. At least it's an easy one. Alright, now we can go back to the tavern. We've definitely completed our quest at this point. Let's take the damn money and run. Or the item and run. Definitely not as good as what we have. Take another bounty. We've still not figured out how to tell Cynthia we met her father and then he asked us to talk to her. I just don't know how. You can't approach her, as far as I can see, without pressing T for talk, and we've done all of the dialogue options around here. So there's nothing really, I don't know how else to approach that. Maybe it'll just automatically happen in time? It just feels a bit confusing that it went out of its way to say, hey, go talk to so-and-so, and I felt proud of myself that, hey, I know so-and-so. Maybe most players would recall the name of Cynthia, but I wouldn't have. It was just that we had commented on it like 5 minutes before, so I was able to say, hey, I know exactly who you're talking about. I'm going to go do this. And then I couldn't do anything. Alright, we'll start with the Feral Lash. Oh my god, we'll start and finish with the Feral Lash. Find a way inside the vault. I assume just by continuing in the tempered gate, or will it tell us you can't go any further? Speaking of which, we haven't gone back to the library either to see if there have been more notifications as to what letters we use to open that vault that's hidden in the library. As you proceed through the workshop, you become more and more uncomfortable. All those eyes staring at you, all those plastic limbs shuffling behind you on the ground. As you get closer to the workshop's basement door, the limbs begin to assemble themselves. Ankles attach to calves, which then attach to thighs and hips. Arms to torsos, torsos to head. Multiple torsos, interesting. The completed mannequin, the dead, plastic face of what was once a beautiful young woman, continues staring at you, unblinking. You feel dozens of disembodied plastic hands tugging on your clothes, trying to pull you to the ground. You squirm, slapping some of the hands away, but a dozen others quickly replace them. The completed mannequin grabs a crowbar from a nearby workbench and charges at you. It's like the Cynthia 2000. It does look kind of like her, I guess. Maybe it's just something hanging over the eye or something, I don't know. What gave me the impression to look like her? Boss. Father loves me very much. He loves to watch me kill. She's got 250,000. Let's open with a, to our less than 4,000. Let's open with a robot attack. Perhaps there would have been a better approach to this, I don't know. This will be a most virtuous mission. Alright, we got her halfway. The usual halfway. Let's freeze her. Not quite halfway, actually. Just close to halfway. Let's do a reckoning. 1, 2, 3. 3. Holy light. Reckoning. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're not getting to do the finishing move just because she's almost got us killed every time it comes time to do the finishing move. She's winding up as well. Let's do a holy light right now. There we go. At least we're getting one finisher in there. Holy wrath. This pain is simply a phantom of my past, says the Cynthia bot. 3. Divine Justice? No. Yes, no. That's Holy Light. Let's reposition. We need to Holy Light ourselves. Then Holy Wrath. Almost got her. Holy Light. Holy Light. Dare we do this? I'm doing it. I'm doing a Mending Slam. There we go. Fuck. There we go. We got her. Negative Take-Com. Can't retreat. Requesting immediate evac. Not sure what Take-Com means. You break free from the grasp of the mannequins and dash to the workshop's basement door. Flinging it open, you bolt it behind you as you hear the patter of 1,000 plastic fists banging against it. You take what seems to be an eternity to catch your breath. No choice but to keep going. I mean, I have choice, I bet you. I bet you I could go back to town if I wanted to. It's a patent lie. A new potato wand we do not want to use. Let's just salvage that. Another level up, where again we will concentrate on vitality for now, just to get a little more health buffer. I guess keep going? I mean, we don't have to, but let's... What's interesting is our tavern is filling up fast, isn't it? It's like, every time we turn our back, the tavern has a bunch more people in it. Let's go ahead and buy and sell, you know? Got ourselves a little gift. Yeah. Another wand. We have a crap ton of money now. It might be worth going back to the blacksmith. When we've done premium items from him in the past, they have been significantly premium. We don't check it very often. Well, let's go to the library first. First things first. Let's go to the library. Let's read the assorted crap here. Let's also talk to this dude and see if we can find out anything other than the third letter is L or whatever he said. I don't remember how to get to that topic of conversation. Alright, please tell me the pin to open that door over there. I'm a very curious person. Third letter is L. He might just always give me that. Need a hint? The first letter is W. Okay, well, we may have known that before. I don't know. W underscore L underscore. I mean, it could be wa. Is it a... Do we think it's a... Do we think it's a word? Let's try to inspect. Let's do a 4-digit pin. W-A-L-K. All capitals. How about Walt? How about Walt with all little? Whale. W-A-L-E. I mean, it could be anything, obviously. I just don't know what... We don't even know if it's a word. It could be like W1L3. I don't know. And it could be that the clues to crack this have been given to us in the past, and I just haven't really, absorbed them. I don't know. Let's go to the damn temple and burn some books. Voodoo Winterpod. Sucks. Alright, to the blacksmith. Let's look at the first premium item. We got 71,000 gold. This only costs 24. We don't want it because it's a bow. But it is, you can see the stats are substantially higher than what we had. So hopefully one of these other ones will be a polearm or an axe. We should do this periodically. Another bow. And another bow. This guy's fucking just a bowyer today. Bowyer! Alright, that sucked. Back to the stronghold, I guess. A cherubi, which we can bring to the market and give this chick to get a diamond. Okay. Back to I forget what I wanted to do. Maybe nothing. Back to the stronghold, I guess. Punishing enemies deal more damage when your hit points is low, so we can't afford to take chances once our hit points have dropped. Let's freeze them right off the bat. Let's do the whole reckoning thing. Feral Lash. Good enough. Although he did get us very close to death there. Another fucking boat. It's like a theme day. A strange hobo is in front of you. Say hello. Stab her. Say hello. Roll away. You say hello. She stabs you. A fucking hobo. Oh my god. Maybe we should rest. We had 1 hit point for some reason. I wonder if that's the outcome of that event. When they stab you every time, you get dropped to 1 hit point, or if it's we were lucky enough to survive with 1 hit point. I don't know. Do not want this. Alright, we gotta battle the vault guards now, guys. Let's see if we can do this or not. It's a big robot-y looking thing. They'll deal heavy damage often. Gigantic dudes will. Reckoning. Fuck, I can't afford the risk. I wanted to do the finishing move there. As it turns out, it was not that important. That is one of them dead. Let's rest before we do this again. Instead of going in there like an idiot, already injured. Nimble, obstinate bulward has bitten your crotch. Nimble enemies will dodge some specific attacks. We know that. I do forget what obstinate means, in terms of the rules of this game, at least. I'm not quite sure how I massacred the guy. Oh, maybe he bled to death. He was down to 1 hit point. I repositioned rather than attack to get his guard down for that 1 hit point, and it suddenly said he was dead. I thought, Jesus, I must have died. But no, we got him. Another one down. Let's heal one last time. Go back to the tavern. And do the whole beer thing. Alright, a couple of gifts. I don't know what depositing a silver key would do. Like, does that put it away for me for later? And if so, why would I want to do that? Is there a finite number I can carry? Shit charm. Still into the gift box. And yet another diamond. Let's put our attack up a bit. We've been neglecting it for a long time with our armor. It's been working for us, I think, but obviously if we can kill enemies faster, we will also you know, move the game along, so, and survive battles easier for that. Hexed means, I don't know, nothing. I guess it's just flavor text. Hexed equals flavor text. Nope. One more rest here, I think. Then back into the spiral staircase. 6 enemies remain in the spiral staircase. Got it. Affluent, we like that. Freezing swap. Reckoning. 1, 2, 3, 3. Holy wrath. Good stuff. We're leveling up a lot and fast. Right back in there, man. Vicious plus Ravager is in the distance, glimmering. In the distance on the spiral staircase. Let's freeze him. Let's do the Reckoning. For some reason that really seems to do a lot of damage. There we go, you got him easy. I'd like to rest, but... Oh, let's go back to the tavern. Jesus, I can't believe how fast it's filling up. Is like word of my accomplishments travel? Do I have a hot barmaid? Am I carrying the best beer? Why is this thing filling up so fast? It used to take forever. I'm not complaining. It's a good thing, but I don't understand it. Shared stash. To open our new gifts. It said we got a gift box, but we have 2 in here. Either I missed one, or sometimes when they give you a box, they give you 2. I don't know. Ooh. That's a tough one. The defense is higher, but the dexterity takes a drop. No, I don't think so. A palladium ore. Somebody wanted that, didn't they? If so, I don't recall who. He does have new items. Let's take a look. A crossbow. Don't want it. Alright, this is new. A new hatchet. It is 100 more damage. 101 as a matter of fact in terms of his attack. And 55, 62. Also double the stat gain. Yeah, let's definitely take that. Purchase that. Thank you very much. It's resistance as well. We will lose the shocking value of our trident, but whatever. Let's take a look at 33 anyway. Don't want that. Let's imbue our new thing with 39 extra damage, yeah. Thank you. Alright, right on back to the spiral staircase. In an ideal world, I'd love to clear Act 2 during this episode. I don't know if it'll happen, but I'd like to see it happen, so let's try and make it happen. Shrouded we know. His health is hidden. Focused, I don't remember. Got him. I'm gonna level up. I'm gonna keep going with Vitality again because my health just feels too low to me. Makes me uncomfortable. Let's go with Attack again for now. Ironclad enemies will take 50% reduced damage. Got it. Got him easily, though. Let's do a single heal. Back in. I don't want to use my robot if I can avoid it because I'm afraid they'll suddenly say, hey, there's a boss here, you know? And I want it for that. But I will if I have to. Don't have to. Nope. Not better armor. Alright, spiral staircase. One enemy remains. Let's just go heal first. Vampiric and shielding. Vampiric enemies will heal continuously. Shielding? I don't know. Don't know what that means exactly. But I know I froze him and then I kicked his ass. We got him easily. No new stats that are worthwhile on that shield, so let's drop it, or more to the point, convert it into a big hunk of metal. And we are at the final stage of this act. We're at stage 6. Again, in an ideal world, I'm actually hoping there's only 3 acts. I don't think that's going to be the case. Given we're like level 40-something and it goes up to level 300, I'm assuming there's going to be a lot of freaking acts. I have enjoyed this game, I can't deny it, but I don't know, man, it's losing its luster for me. Part of that is a huge part of the appeal, of course, was, hey, look, we have ASCII graphics, and they do, but it's a lot of the same graphics over and over again. I would have liked to have seen them do, 1,000 or a few thousand different ASCII graphics. They can be done. That is a big robot. You look upwards into the voluminous darkness of the massive chamber, struggling to see where the robot ends and the ceiling begins. The robot seems to be guarding the rusted steel door to the equally massive server vault. Halt, intruder. The thunderous voice knocks you off your feet. I want to heard of it again. I don't know. Let's find a new voice for him. You get up off the floor, ears ringing. Halt! Halt, or I will use appropriate force to deter you. Struggling to stay upright, you walk determinedly forward, weapon in hand. Surrender. I am authorized to make your death painless. See, there you go. Nice new graphic. I like it. No big deal. He's only got 375,000 health. What if we do this? What if we do, first of all, freeze. Then we do a reckoning, in case this works. And then we send in the gunner. Or the robot. Does a reckoning, apply while he's tearing him down? I don't know. My nanomachines will make me stronger. The machinist told me so. It's a shitty voice, guys. I'm sorry. I recognize that. Throat's just a bit raw today. Uncertain why. Let's Holy Light before we do our ultimate. Or our Holy Wrath here. We did some decent damage. Let's... Oh, S is refresh mana. We can't do our, reckoning anymore. For unknown reasons. We're bleeding, guys. How do we fix that? With the Holy Light? Yeah, I did it. Let's reposition. He's charging at us and we're exposed all to hell. The Keeper is dazed. We're tearing him down. I mean, we're getting him for sure. He's preparing to charge. He's charging my direction. Let's once again step out of the way. He's winding up. Let's step out of the way one more time. Now let's go in and kill him. Alright, let's do a number 4 for Holy Light. I should have done the Blood Pact when I could. I saw the Blood Pact come up and I thought I'll do that in a minute. By the time I got to it, it was a Holy Light instead of a Blood Pact. Nanomachines are filling all of my inner tubers. You cannot stop them. Oh yeah? What do you think of this? Let's 1. Let's reposition. Whoa, no, let's fucking holy light ourselves. Now let's go 1. Let's reposition. Is he healing like hell? Is he? Son of a bitch. Oh my god. I could maybe afford an Adrenal Smash. We've never tried it. It's minus 99 magic points. We have 256. We have 200% attack and break his guard. Let's try it just to see what it does, because we've never done it before. That was a lot of my mana gone, but whatever. Let's do a heal right off the bat. Oh my god, we're on the verge of death, guys. That requires a holy light. What does repost do precisely? Let's try that. It may have filled up this bar when I did that. This may be the active ability bar. Maybe it's my mana points. I don't know. Maybe that's all that is. I don't know. I don't fully understand this game yet, guys. Even now. Let's do a reckoning. Holy light. Let's activate a barrier, I guess. Holy light. Holy wrath. Holy light. We got him down to 10% of his original, starting place, or less than actually. So I think we've got him. Although it's going to be a close call. Activate barrier. Activate barrier and repost. He's almost dead. Fuck me. You know what? We had a skill earlier that could do like 8,000 damage. Like if we applied that right now, we just instantly have him, but we don't seem to have that anymore. Maybe we swapped our skill set or something. Yeah, we got him anyway. Boss. Target's victory is futile. Halt. Halt. You sprint to the other end of the chamber and back up the staircase as the keeper smashes into the ground with a tremendous, earth-shaking thud. Just as you're wondering how to get through the thick vault doors, they swing open on their own. The gargantuan room is entirely empty, save for a handful of dusty Ethernet cables and glowing blue stone in the center. The stone softly whispers your name in your ear. Bring peace. Bring an end to the violence. Defeat the matron. That's what I'm fucking doing. Puzzled, you move in closer. They have chosen you, have they not? This is your destiny, is it not? Do what you must. Do as you have been told. You know where to find me. No, I don't. I don't even know who you are. You feel oddly compelled to reach out and touch the glowing stone. As soon as you do, you feel a twisting, lurching sensation in the pit of your stomach as you are violently pulled through the space-time continuum. Nice big old blue orb there. The keeper has fallen. Now go. Find the matron. Put an end to her madness. I'll tell you this much, guys. That sentence, go find the matron, put an end to her madness, to me suggests maybe Act 3 is the final act. I hope that's true. That sentence sounded promising.
You splatted the keeper. I just don't know why you would ever need a level 300, limit. Unless, of course, you cranked up the enemy, power to the max, and then you had to, like, stay and, like, grind on level 1 until you were level 40 or something, I don't know. At any rate, we got this guy, we got some experience, we got some gold. We got a new set of character origins, that's cool. We got a cool picture of a book. Act 2 is complete. Cynthia closes her shop after a rather uneventful day. As you approach, the blacksmith and Gladius walk by on their way to the tavern.
We're one step closer to winning this thing.
Did we have a Gladius voice? Da sounds German. I can't do a German accent, guys. Not well. I can do it insultingly. And if you're German, you'll forgive me, I'll try, but it'll be terrible. Let's see here. Can I even do it?
Da. Matron will pay.
That sounds like Russian. That was Russian. Let's make him Russian.
Da. Matron will pay.
Ha ha ha. In their anticipatory revel, the two men fail to notice the demure Cynthia closing her shop. Gladius bumps into her with a manly forearm.
Oh, excuse me, miss.
The jolt causes Cynthia's hood to fall back. She throws her arms over her face and turns into the darkness. Just go! The two men are confused, but leave her be.
Jeez, what's her problem?
That's like fucking Scotty. Like old school, original series Scotty. As you draw near, you notice that Cynthia is visibly shaken. I'm all right. Cynthia looks up at you and smiles. Half of her face is beautiful, the soft and radiant face of a young girl. The other half is chrome-plated and metallic, robotic. I suppose you've seen weirder things than a cyborg in your travels. Cynthia puts her hood back up, and the robotic half of her face is shrouded in darkness. Did you hear what they were talking about? Cynthia fumbles around with her hands. I know she's done some truly awful things, but I wouldn't be here if it weren't for her. Aren't you her? Aren't you the chick I fought? I mean, I noticed her face was robotic. She looked like you. Aren't you her? Are you freaking gaslighting me here? The dull glow of Cynthia's robotic eye lulls you into something of a trance. As Cynthia begins talking, you find her words taking shape. I wasn't born. I was built. Yet I still had a father, the machinist. The camp gives way to the buzzing and whirring of gears and other machinery. The machinist is hunched over a work table, sparks flying and illuminating the room. I died once, or I guess I should say the Cynthia before me died. Unlike me, she was flesh and blood. My father became obsessed with bringing her back to life. The machinist works over the metal frame of a human skeleton, the wire-frame face a ghastly patchwork of metal and circuits. He screws an eye into place, and it glows red. My father had a gift when it came to machines, but regardless of how intricately he could assemble circuitry, there was something missing. No matter how intricately he could fabricate circuitry, in the end, all his creations were nothing but silicon wafers hiding behind lifeless shells. The machinist stands over his partially completed creation. Did we have a voice for him? I don't remember.
Good morning, Cynthia.
Cynthia bot number 0. Error, error, error. 404, love, not found. Please install daughter plugins.
No, no, no.
The machinist throws his hands up in rage. He grabs a wrench and brings it down onto his creation again and again, sending gears, springs, nuts, and bolts flying. Not again! The machinist collects the crumpled frame of his failed creation and drops it into a pile of other failures. Cynthia bot number 1. Hello, father. Input command. Cynthia bot number 2. Bzz, bzz, bzz. Cynthia bot number 3. Destroy all humans. Destroy all humans. Destroy all... The machinist collapses onto his workbench and weeps. Cynthia. All he wanted was to hold his daughter in his arms once again. Or just again. Not once again. Just, again. The matron emerges from the shadows and places a delicate leathery hand on the machinist's shoulder. The machinist turns, and the two lock eyes. This is getting hot. I don't have a voice for the matron, and I don't feel up to one right now, so this is going to be a temporary placeholder voice, and we will find a better voice for her when my throat isn't feeling kind of raw. I don't have any voice. I'm literally blanking on a female voice other than falsetto.
A father deserves to be with his daughter. Consider this a gift.
What is it?
Something which separates a person, all their hopes, fears, dreams, joys, and aspirations from the empty and inanimate husk their body occupies.
The matron places a glowing crystal onto his workbench, and without another word, vanishes back into the darkness. I'm losing track.
She didn't just give my father hope, she gave him the power to get what he wanted.
The machinist begins his work with renewed vigor, welding and tinkering for months on end.
All the science in the world wouldn't bring me back, but magic could.
After countless hours, the machinist's work is complete. Cynthia, with a fully human face and body, lies dormant, eyes closed, and an empty socket in her chest. The machinist tenderly places the crystal into the socket, and with a small click, Cynthia's eyes open. Past Cynthia.
Oh, hi, Father. Have I been gone long?
The machinist is momentarily at a loss for words. His daughter has returned to him. He smiles. Too long, Cynthia. Welcome back from the dead. Present Cynthia.
His happiness didn't last for long, though. The Brotherhood had caught wind of his interaction with the matron.
The door to the machinist's workshop bursts open, and uniformed Brotherhood officers stream in. I hope the Resistance isn't, working on behalf of the matron. I want to kick the matron's ass and the Brotherhood's ass. I'm like anti-everyone. I'm just a genuine antisocial paladin.
What my father saw as a blessing, the Brotherhood saw as heresy, treason.
The images fade from your sight as Cynthia turns her hooded face away.
I managed to escape with my life and half my face, but my father...
Cynthia draws her cloak tight around her as if chilled by a sudden breeze.
Whatever the Brotherhood did to him, killed him on the inside.
She turns from you and looks up into the starry sky.
Bringing me to life doesn't excuse everything the matron has done, but I don't think life is so black and white.
She now turns to you, her eyes narrowed, and you can read determination on her face.
We're fighting for an end to this war. Not for the Brotherhood, not to defeat the matron.
I'm on the defeat the matron team.
But for peace.
Fuck peace.
Don't forget that.
Level up after all that prose. Our health is still a concern to me. It's just lower than it was for a long time, so it still freaks me out a little. Let's upgrade our attack again. Let's get back to that for a while. No, armor, just make it an even 60. You can see it's 59 there on the right. Let's make it an even 60, in case such things matter. And here we are, guys, in Act 3, near the Gate of Purgatory. There is an X on that thing. I'm going to press X before we leave, just because I'll forget otherwise, I think. An ashen figure stands before the gate. We still technically have 7 minutes. I'm just going to do the X. Whatever the X does, that's it. I'm not going to go to Purgatory Gate. I'm not going to go back to the tavern and sell the infinite amount of alcohol I have to the infinite amount of customers that are there. I'm just going to press X and examine what happens. A beggar who's begging for pamphlets. Oh, God damn it, we gave them all away. Let's tiptoe away. Alright, well that was kind of anticlimactic to end the episode, but we're going to call it right there. We are in Act 3. I'm in an odd mood. There's no reason for this, just for the record. Nothing has occurred today. It's been a standard day. I finished State of Decay 2. That's done. Which means tomorrow I will start recording a different game. I have an idea. I might do a one-off, again, of one of my own pieces of work from a long time ago, like a single episode of something, and then dive into something I've been wanting to play for a while. Either on the Xbox or on the PC, because I have it on both. Tough decision to make there. I'll figure it out tomorrow. And then, of course, we will continue with this. I also spent a good chunk of the day working on Caverns of Zescasian 2, adding in a few cool new features, and I discovered, much to my chagrin, that one of the bugs I fixed in the previous upload that I put up like yesterday or the day before, 2 days ago, I guess, the bug fix worked, but in the process it created a worse bug. So now I've got to put up another version of the game soon. I just don't want to put it up immediately with just that bug fix and a few other little things in it. So I'm trying to add some content so it's worthwhile for people to re-download, even though it's kind of a hefty bug fix. If you're playing the game, you're playing the newest version, maybe don't use recharge stations for a while. Or if you do, make sure you have something to recharge, because if you use a recharge station and then tell it don't recharge anything, you won't be able to interact with any more squares again for the rest of the game, unless you quit out of the game entirely and reload your game. Then it'll be fine. But just a single Boolean variable I stuck in there that ended up screwing everything up. It's fixed now on my end. It's just I want more to put up before I put that up. Alright, let's save the game there. Let's go to the main menu. Yeah, let's see, yes. Alright guys, I'll see you again tomorrow with Sanctuary RPG and with something else. I haven't 100% determined what. We'll see what that is. Bye.